morning, guys. Welcome to another video. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. So today's video, right off bat, I'm just going to let you know it's going to be more just talking because it's more of an update video. And right now I'm just waiting for the car to warm up so we can go run to Walmart quick and go get some coffee. My driver rear has like a nail or something in it, and I haven't had time to go get it patched, so maybe while I'm there I might try and have them patch it. I just hate having to go to Walmart. I used to be able to do it myself, but I just obviously don't have all the tools here for that. So yeah, anyway, need to air the tire, wait for the compressor to build up pressure, and then we can go get around and tell you about the good news, I guess. Well, I don't know how the lighting is because can't really see too well on the screen there, but so the reason for this video or this style of video today is because it's like 9 in the morning and it's already over 100 degrees out, and it is supposed to be like 115 today. So I figure I'd just make an update video instead, kind of keep it hopefully semi-short, sweet, simple, to the point. So it's been a while since we've done one of these driving videos anyway. Obviously I'm in the Del Sol right now, and again my friggin' AC compressor took a dump on me the other week, so my compressor clutch locked up, so I got no AC. But I'll roll the window up for a minute so you can hear me, hopefully. So I decided I'm finally going boost, I guess. So if you guys have seen the last few videos, you know my buddy Ammon, the guy that's doing the Vitara build for his D16. Well, he decided to upgrade turbos. He's going with a Hunter Tune GTX35 or whatever Hunter sells. I can't remember. So it's supposed to be a bigger turbo, and the one that he had, which is the Garrett T25, he didn't need, so he offered to just give it to me to help hopefully boost the channel. He's a huge supporter, really great guy, so I extremely appreciate that. So I was going through it. He gave me the turbo this past weekend. I just never mentioned it in the last video because we were supposed to be filming a video this past Saturday finishing his engine build, but we ran into issues, spent the entire day junkyarding looking for these little dowel pins that lock in VTEC on the Y8, but his is a different head, like rocker assembly, than all the other Y8s that we saw at the yard. So it is what it is. We might have figured it out. If not, we'll just have to buy another head, which we have access to a brand new one. So that'll take care of that. But yeah, so anyway, he decided to just give me the turbo. He wants me to boost one of my cars to boost the channel. Hopefully, that's the intention. It's just a little Garrett T25, little SR20 essentially turbo, but it's been fully rebuilt and powder coated. So 0 miles on it, and it's just really clean. Like, it looks brand new. And just a bare turbo, so no exhaust flange, no intake flange or charge flange. So I've already started ordering a few of the parts, just the smaller, cheaper things. That way I can kind of start mocking this all up. Don't walk in the road, tweaker. Ooh, buddy, this dude's like tweaking hard. Oh, the camera's falling. Oh dear. All right, so yeah, okay. Freaking tweaker dude just about walked right in the middle of the intersection. So yeah, I ordered the manifold flange, I'm sorry, the exhaust flange. I picked up just a log manifold for 20 bucks from a local guy by me. So my idea is to try and retain the AC, although I have to replace compressor, whatever. So yeah, I'm going to be boosting the Del Sol. I don't want to boost the Integra. I never really intend to. Maybe later on down the road, but I'm going to be honest, I've been extremely biased towards turbo setups or boosting much of anything because I'm not one for power numbers. I'm all about reliability and drivability and having fun with the car, not just having the car on jack stands for 8 months out of the year while I just try and work on it the other 4 because it's always broken type thing. So everything that I've read and talked to about people when it comes to boost, they always say that it's unreliable, whether it be oil issues, cooling issues, blah blah blah. I've only had one turbo car, that was my black Integra. So if you guys want to go back on the channel, I made a video series on that. That car was a B20 with P8R head on 8 pounds, tuned on chrome. That car was fun, not gonna lie. That thing ripped for what it was. That was my first turbo car at the time. It was probably the fastest car that I'd had, but it was a nugget, and I didn't get to enjoy it, and I didn't really get to study it. So, because I was busy fixing everything else around it. And because of that, I have no knowledge really of turbo. I have a general understanding. I know how turbos work. It's just the actual mechanics of getting it all like hooked up and stuff. That's the part that I'm kind of unfamiliar with. So I'm kind of going out on a limb here and figuring out on my own. Ooh, tree. So yeah, I'm just trying to make it work essentially. I need some Dunkin'. What are you doing, guy? Am I going in front of you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure it out on my own, and I've already got it pretty much figured out. It's just using this turbo. I'll have to show you guys when I get back to the house, but there's going to be a bit of an issue possibly with mounting, but I won't know because I had to order a T3 to T2 flange adapter, so that way I can mount the turbo to the manifold. So I can't actually start mocking things up to check for clearancing and clocking position until I get this stupid adapter in later this week.
You got someone going to get started for you.
Can I just do a medium French vanilla iced coffee with cream and sugar? Sure. Alright, thank you.
Please remove your, would you like an e-receipt?
Just remembered I had to come grab some more welding wire since I have another engine beta shave this weekend. Get some of that more money so we can go boost. Back to the topic at hand now. Got my wire, now I'm back on track to Walmart. So, oh, if my camera doesn't fall. Oh, buddy. But yeah, no, I just decided to go boost essentially to try it out for myself, really just see if I can make this reliable. I'm not going for power. I already have spoke with my tuner more or less for some insight on injector sizing and stuff. So pretty much he's comfortable with getting me 300, he says, reliably on this stock block B20 VTEC. But you know, I've heard the stories, I know the sleeves and whatnot. So if we can get anything around like 250 to 275 and just get me like super reliable as we can get, I guess. And honestly, I want good fuel economy. The tune that's on this car right now, the street tune or whatever, sucks butts, and it just eats gas. And it's that good old Shawnee tune if you're out here from Arizona, you know. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm aiming for like 275, honestly, and then just good fuel economy. That's more power than I need right now, especially since this is still my daily. I do have another car, whatnot, that I can drive. My girlfriend's Focus because she just got a truck from her dad, blah blah, whatever. So I have a spare car were something to have and were this motor to blow up, and I don't want a daily of the Integra. But yeah, idea is retain AC and make 275-ish reliably. So I'm going to be using a Walbro 255. I don't know the brand, but my tuner can give me a set of 250cc injectors from Australia, and then I'll be running Neptune tuning software. I know a lot of you guys are going to say go Hyundai, but you know, Neptune works just as well. It has all the features Hyundai does from what I understand. So that's what I'm okay with because I can get it really cheap through my work and through the tuner. So I'm going to do that. But yeah, so I will, I'm going to go get this stuff done so we can get out of this car because I'm dying and my camera's probably getting super hot. And I will show you guys the turbo and what I've gathered so far and what I've ordered when we get back to the house. So let me show you guys what I got so far. Nothing really yet, just these are the parts that I was able to grab local really quickly. So just a normal T3, T4 style log manifold. Again, like I said, I did have to order an adapter to mount the turbo to it. So I got that, and then Robert, you guys know Robert from Hush Performance, he had this extra HKS blow-off valve from back a while ago, so I'm pretty sure it's a real one. I don't see why Robert would have like eBay parts because all of his builds is super legit, but either way, got a blow-off valve. Unfortunately, I don't have the flange adapter. This isn't the right one, so that's just an extra one. So I'm gonna just have to have John down at Future Fab behind my work to see if I can't clean this up for him and just have him straight TIG it on there. And then if I ever need to switch pipes or whatever, then I'll just have to end up cutting this one off. But I got one, and actually I'm gonna check eBay quick and see if maybe I can't find a flange for that. But yeah, so got that, got blow-off valve, got that. Let me go show you guys the turbo here. So here I am to show you the turbo, and as I was getting ready to come inside, FedEx came and dropped off my adapter. So this is it, nothing special, it just goes from the T2 size on the turbo to the T3 of the manifold. So yeah, this is it. This is just my Garrett T25. So just this little teeny guy, nothing crazy. It's internally wastegated, and it is oil and water cooled. So I'm gonna be running both oil and water lines. I know you don't need to run the water lines, but I know it definitely helps with like cooling it down and not heat soaking or whatever after you've shut the car off. And obviously when you're beating on the car, it'll help keep it cool as well. So let me kind of show you here what I've ordered. Some of it's a necessity, some of it's just to have for peace of mind and such. So I still have a few more things to order, but so far I have obviously got turbo, adapter, manifold. I ordered the AEM X series, the new wideband, which I have the same one in the Integra, works great. And then ordered glow shift oil pressure and boost gauge. I don't know if you necessarily need it, but I'm assuming it's more of a necessary requirement. So that was 43 bucks. And then oil pressure gauge, I know you don't need that, but it's definitely smart to have. So I'll be running all three of those. And then I needed to order a oil return flange adapter for the turbo. So that was that'll be coming. And then I had to get a dash 10 fitting to go onto so the dash 10 fitting that comes off the turbo for the adapter, I went ahead and matched that to a dash 10 fitting to weld under the pan, so that was only a couple bucks. I had to order an exhaust like downpipe flange, the 5-bolt weird shaped thingy for the turbo, so that'll be here too. I did order a glow shift oil filter sandwich plate, so that way I can run my oil feed line and my my sensor or whatever. And then a few other things I have yet to order. So I do need a new radiator because I need a dual core aluminum. Well, I mean, I need an aluminum one, so that way I can modify it to have the bung for the water feed or water return. So by doing so, to clear up some space, I'm going to do some slim fans. So I'm going to order both of those, and then a turbo blanket, not necessary, but you know, try and keep the heat compacted. And I do have leftover header wrap from when I did the DA's header. So I will be wrapping the downpipe to try and keep the heat off of like the AC area. And I will be wrapping the AC lines in gold heat tape, heat reflective tape. So I still need to get a feed line, but Robert said he's going to help me make some of those because he has some extra braided steel line that he can use up. I need to order inlet and outlet flange adapters for the turbo. Unfortunately, unless I can find some local, I'll still have to check. And then I still need to get the intercooler and piping, which I'm just going to do the eBay setup, you know, pre-bent, all that good jazz. And as for tuning software, like I said earlier, I'm going to be using Neptune. I can get that for $100 for my tuner, and injectors I can get from Australia that my tuner can get me for 250 bucks. And then, yeah, the tune itself. So that pretty much covers just about everything I need. So that'll be that. So guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little update video, a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I wanted to get everything out in detail that I could, so that way I didn't have 100 questions about the same thing in the comments, so you guys kind of knew the full setup that I'm going for. So again, not so much for power, more for reliability and fuel economy, being it is such a small turbo. I've read that this thing's supposed to spool up around 2800, so that's going to be some real fun low-end power. I know I'll probably drop it off on the higher end, probably I'd guess 5500, 5,000 RPMs, but I don't rev that motor out anyway, being that it is a B20. It's like I set the limiter at 7,000. So if you are excited for me to finally boost something, because it's been what, almost 3 years that I've been doing car stuff now on YouTube, and I haven't boosted something, so I'm excited. So slap that like button if you're excited. Be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because we like to do some fun stuff here, and we like to try new things, and I'm ready to get this biasness out of my mind about turbos, because I'm going to find out for sure if they can be reliable or not. Anyways guys, do what you love, forget about the rest, and I will keep collecting parts, trying to find some side work. So if you need some welding work done in your local, hit me up on Instagram at ChrisSadowski, and maybe we can get you set up and I can get some money so we can get some more turbo parts and we can get this taken care of. Anyways guys, take it easy, see you in the next one. Peace out. I lied, this video is not over yet. Just one more quick thing. Parts have already started showing up. This is a few days later now. So I got my sandwich plate here, and I got my turbo adapter. So let me just show you how the turbo is going to be mounted on the manifold really quick, and then this will go to the credits. So there we go, got turbo mounted. This is the adapter plate, so this does drop at 2.5 inches down, and I did have to clock the turbo a little bit. That's why this actuator is a little crooked right now, because it's as far as I'm limited to. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to make my own charge pipe section to come off and go around behind the fans. It should fit, but as of right here, I'm not 100% sure if this manifold is gonna clear the AC compressor now that it's been dropped down. So I'm gonna be bringing home an extra engine block from work. Just some extra one, I'm gonna just borrow one, and then I'm gonna be able to make my own downpipe and start fabbing stuff up like that. So be on the lookout for that in one of the next videos, guys. Anyways, peace out.